What is up, everybody? It's Project Storm, and I'm back again. I just went live, but something's going on with my audio, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. So I'm not going to be doing full commentary in this one right here. I am streaming live at 4K. Not sure what the issue is, but we're going to jump into the gameplay anyway. This is GFN Ultimate, and I'm about to switch over to the gameplay in just a second. So here we go. All right, enough of that already. We're gonna go ahead and show you all right now that this is Assassin's Creed Mirage streaming on GeForce now, as you see in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. And if you look at the left, this is the performance overlay or performance counter or whatever you want to call it, right? But right now it's saying about 200 and something FPS, but we're not in game yet. And we're going to test this thing out to see how the game performs day one on GeForce Now's highest tier. That is the ultimate tier, and the ultimate tier is the real deal, in case you all don't know. So hopefully the audio is good enough for you all to hear me. I was using NVIDIA Broadcast. I'm not sure if there's a conflict or anything with that app. So if you hear a little bit of background noise, I apologize. I have my fan and everything on, but this middle section right here is the stream that NVIDIA GeForce Now is delivering to you as the user. So as you can see, this is always going to be around 120 to 121 FPS, just for a little bit of kudos as it dips to like 118, as I say that. And that's rare. So if it ever dips to 118 again, hopefully I can catch it, because I never really see that happen. All right, so my ping is about 8 to 19 milliseconds, and I have a gigabit up and down. So that's gigabit down, gigabit upload, using Fios. And it's been pretty reliable and everything. But I will say that you don't need all that speed in order to stream at 4K, 120 FPS on GeForce Now, all right? So we're going to jump right into the settings, guys, and then I'm probably going to mute up. The game is beautiful, and you know, unless somebody comes over here and lets me know how the audio is, if everything is good, then I'll continue to mic up at times. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to check out the performance, and everything, as you can see, is going to be maxed out. But I am going to use DLSS. Didn't know that it was in the game, so I will have that on, and in different streams I'll turn it off at times or whatever to see how it performs. But this is the RTX 4080 tier or ultimate tier, using the RTX 4080 Super Pods, right? Not to confuse you all too much, but right here we're going to turn NVIDIA DLSS on. Adaptive quality, we're going to turn that off. Motion blur, we're going to turn that off. Depth of field, we're going to turn that off, because as you can see, I had a conversation with one of my viewers or whatever about depth of field and why it should be on. But if you look at the images in the back, like this tile right here, if you look at this tile as I hover over each setting, then you'll see why I turn it off in my games, right? But you can do whatever you would like to do. It's case by case, all right? So right here, low, doesn't look as bad. High, it creates that blur that you see back there, right? See how this got all blurry when I hovered over high. And then, so what I do is go to off, where everything looks more pristine and clear, all right? Now, the boy Kill is in the building, and he's already starting shenanigans, man. Go to the proceedings this evening. You know what I'm saying? I like that. But we're gonna jump right into it, man. We're gonna take this off of native and put it on quality. And then we're gonna jump into the gameplay, all right? We should be set. Let me move this counter out of the way real quick. Just want to make sure that I apply these settings, and then we're out. Here we go. But right here, Assassin's Creed Mirage, we're going to jump into it from the beginning, see how everything holds up. But Kill, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button and stop playing around. All right? It's GeForce Now Ultimate time.
I worried the wrong lesson would be learned. But this man lived many lives, and he has much to teach us. Of course, when he came to us, he was little more than a common thief, scrambling to survive on the streets of Baghdad, dreaming of a better future. Not just for himself, but for all those he saw suffering on the margins. For while he lived in a golden age, at the heart and the height of the Abbasid Caliphate, scratch its gilded surface, and you'd find a rot beneath. The Order of the Ancients fought to rise and spread their cruelty through the land. The Hidden Ones, as we were known then, resisted, striking at our enemy from the shadows, an eternal struggle. Centuries ago, he was at its heart, Basim ibn Ishaq. He honored the creed, he challenged it, so must we. We have it in all of us to mistake the shadows we walk for the light we serve. The time may come when we will be tested as he was. I fear that time is coming soon.
I will say it's Assassin's Creed. It's Assassin's Creed. I have to say it the right way. Hey, Kill. Speaking of that, man, I wonder if the Void crashes online right now on the Assassin's Creed. All right, in just a second, I'm gonna mute my, mute OBS so that you all don't pick up any of this background noise.
Easy, Basim.
All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and mute up, turn up the game sound, and we are off to the races. All right. Now, right now, I'm just gonna let people know that I'm streaming this with NVIDIA's AV1 encoding or codec or whatever you want to say, right? And what it does is it pretty much allows me to stream at 4K quality using only 12 to 25 megabits per second. That's how I keep my settings, all right? And as you see, everything right there is what I have it set to, and then I'm playing this on an 82-inch 8K display. I always tell people that because sometimes people ask what I'm playing on, right? And so I go 4K stream, 60 FPS. I can do 4K 120 FPS if YouTube allowed it. So that's a cool thing that I just wanted to interrupt the video just to let you all know about, all right? But that's using an RTX 40 series GPU. I have the 4090 in this PC. So if you're in the market for a 40 series GPU, you too will be able to stream using the AV1 codec or AV1 encoding and all that stuff, all right? So back to the gameplay, and this will be the last interruption until maybe the end of the stream, all right? Here we go. Assassin's Creed Mirage, y'all. It's beautiful on GeForce now. 4K 120 FPS. Let's go.
Breathe. Was it the Jinni again? And what did our friend want this time?
To strip the flesh from my bones? Dine on my innards? Never has much to say, yet it leaves its mark. I can still feel it crawling on my skin.
Hardly original. You should tell it as much.
Forget the Jinni for the moment. The day is new. There is work to be done. Derwish has left another contract.
Who for? Them again? We would make more money selling water to a camel.
Come, Nihal. Where is your sense of duty?
Duty does not fill our bellies.
No. but it does enrich the soul.
I will be outside.
I told Nihal this would be impossible to sell when she stole it, but she could not resist. Wonder what it is about these ancient baubles that fascinates her so.
Kick up some sand, Basim. The sun casts a long shadow.
Let us not keep Derwish waiting. I cannot bear another lecture.
These contracts. It is quite a few Darwish has pushed your way now.
He knows I will come through.
You have his trust. That much is clear. Do you suppose you have theirs? These shadowy types?
I should hope so by now.
Then they should show it. You take all the risk and they offer little in return.
They are liberators, Nihal, not merchants.
I know the stories. Still, the price of liberty should be enough to feed us. About this contract, I do not want you to mistake my words for pestering. I am only looking out for you, ya Sadiki.
It is no inconvenience to stand up to our oppressors as the Hidden Ones do.
Do you think yourself some hero of tomorrow? The next Gilgamesh?
No. I am merely the son of a public servant who dedicated his life to the betterment of his people. Only to be slighted and forgotten. But I am honored you think I could reach such heights. I may just aim for them.
That is not at all what I said.
It is what I heard.
Such crowds. Something important must be happening.
The Khalifa has been summoned to the Winter Palace. It is surely his wealthy retinue that drives this crowd.
Perhaps they're in the mood to offer donations.
Ah, I see your meaning. A little sleight of hand to sharpen our wits.
If this contract will not feed us, the Khilafa might as well. That merchant has left his purse on the table. An easy one to begin with.
Better leave before they notice.
Ready yourself. I will pick them out.
A keen eye and an agile hand. A formidable duo.
There. The boisterous one. He must have something of value. Sneaky, sneaky. And over there, by that stall, she's got some coin.
أصدقائي يا من أنتم أصدقائي بالفعل تجمعوا اشهدوا لكم جميع
Well done. You truly are the master thief of Anbar.
Is that jealousy I hear?
Hardly, O great looter of purses.
Insufferable. Come, we are late to Derwishes.
Welcome, Basim.
It's Basim!
They're all looking
Greetings.
spry. I wonder what tales will we hear today?
Tall ones, most certainly.
Feel anything good today?
أهلا! Basim! Come here! Come here! وأنا أستمر في الرابط.
اركض فحسب.
Why. Here is the lazy boy. I've been waiting on you.
Someone has to plan our meals. Hold! Food. I would not flaunt that around the markets. Trust me.
Go to Saida's. She uses lots of butter.
That she does.
You look weary. Are you well?
It is nothing a little adventure will not fix. What do they need?
A shipping ledger at the harbor. It is worth nothing by itself, but the information it contains is valuable to them.
This is child's play. Do they not have anything more difficult? I can do more.
Never mind your ego. The Khalifa's guards are here in number, and you would do well to remember that.
You worry for me more now than when we lived in Baghdad.
My worry is the same. I've only grown too old and too tired to hide it. Bring the ledger back here, and do it swiftly.
We have not talked about my fee.
And we won't. Not until the deed is done. You know how they are.
Shocking.
He is just a messenger.
And you are still an errand boy. You can do this one on your own.
I saw them with all the soldiers parading into the Winter Palace.
Did they have swords and spears?
Of course they did. They are soldiers.
I'd like to steal a sword or a helmet.
لعلنا نفاجئ أمهاتنا ببعض القصائد الموزعة. سأجعل الصوت أكثر لذيذة.
You are on your own, Basim.
What was the final tally of what we received?
16 crates, 1 chest, half a dozen satchels. Only 3 crates remain last time I checked the ledger.
Give their handlers until tomorrow evening. If they don't show by then, we must assume they've forgotten about their wares. Open them up. Keep whatever catches our eyes. Dump the rest. Wait here.
If I am seen, I will have to flee. Good thing I can outrun these sagging guards.
odd. These aren't too bad today.
Keep at it.
Something going on.
Nothing.
Locked. A minor delay. There. I wonder what secrets this ledger holds. Maybe I can get the old grouser Derwish to squeeze a hint out of our contact.
We could use some eyes around the city.
I'll see what I can do.
She looks important. You should haggle for a better fee.
Ah, Basim, what timing? Did you get it?
Without a fuss.
Give it here.
You are one of them.
There. It looks as though it was delivered this morning.
You're certain it is the chest you seek?
I am certain. Pay the boy.
You need something stolen? I am your man. Derwish can attest. He has given me all your contracts.
Then you have done your part.
I can do more.
2 of my best men died in this pursuit. I doubt a street thief would fare much better.
Then let me join you. You have 2 openings.
We should take off this thief with that insult.
Thank you, Derwish.
Listen here, Basim. You want to keep working for me? You keep your head down and your mouth shut.
Why must you embarrass yourself like that?
Like what?
Like a beggar. Desperate for them to notice you.
Desperate? Nihan, I am good at what I do. That woman would be lucky to have me.
But she does not want you. You are a street thief with dirty feet. So why bother? Why keep pushing yourself down this path?
Because being a street thief is not the peak of my ambition. I have more to offer this world than my nimble fingers. They just cannot see it yet. Almost, Jessup. What is this?
Aha! This is my latest creation. It helps me fend off angry merchants when they... catch me digging around their wares.
I will consider myself spared. You smell foul. What is that?
Tah! We have been fishing at the harbor since morning. Terrible luck, though.
The harbor? Did you happen to see or hear any fuss over a chest?
Ah, yes, a black one. Very beautiful. Some burly guards took it with them to the palace.
Shukran laka, ya Jasib.
What are you doing?
They want that chest, and I am going to get it for them. Then they will see.
There is just no getting through to you, is there? Then we will do this together. If you get caught at the Winter Palace, they will kill you on sight. We will need a safe way in. And I know where we might scout one. That is if you can bear to follow my lead for a change. Shall we go scout the way?
You do not have to get involved, Nihal. I know your feelings on this.
It is utterly foolish. But it seems I cannot stop you. So I will come with, and nag you until you decide to abandon the idea of stealing a chest from the Khalifa's Winter Palace.
When you say it like that, it only excites me further.
Are we going or not?
Lead the way.
This is a mad plan, Basim. Even if you were to succeed and they welcome you into their ranks, what then? Will you forget about us?
Of course not. Nihal, their interests are our interests. You, me, and every other street dweller who has been cast aside. Living off scraps and dirty water. I can be an instrument that sees us out of that life. That sees that Jasip can use his talents to be a real craftsman. That sees that good men are not cast aside as my father was. And no children left wondering what tomorrow will bring.
I hear what you are saying, Basim. But you paint a portrait of a world that cannot exist.
That is where we disagree.
There it is, the Winter Palace. Come, this way.
Right behind you.
What could be more important? Come here!
أهلاً.
كيف الحال؟
طويلا علي إحضار بعض الكسى واللفت للزوجة ستوقفني إن لم أعد في الوقت المناسب. هل تصدق أن
Come back here, would you?
علي حياتي الارتداء الأبيض من الآن فصاعدا سأرتدي الأسود وأعوذ بالله من أن يفكر الجو الطويل في جهة أخرى من العالم بالرجوع أبدا. لا حرج من ارتداء الحرير مع أنه بالتأكيد أليق بزوجته.
Here. Let us wait for nightfall. Does where you stand not awaken fond memories?
Not so long ago, we were counting our spoils up here, under the cover of night. Just like this.
The stakes were lower then.
And so too was the prize.
Well, before you claim your prize, you will first have to reach it. As far as I can see, that will take some creativity.
We could always try the front gate.
You will have to let me know how that goes for you.
Where are you going?
I've had a clever thought. If your mind is absent of one, you should perhaps follow mine.
Wait!